My name is Niels. This is my son Ian, aka Easy, and we are back with another sports check-in. We are going to briefly talk about the NCAA men's and women's basketball tournament finals, and then we are going to highlight the game of the week that we both watched. Well, mostly you just watched. I didn't watch it, so I'll be turning the show to you for you to talk about that game. And then we're going to talk about the Rookie of the Year race in the NBA. You ready? All right. So, Easy. We didn't watch the men's NCAA college finals, but the team that you have paid more so the most attention to out of all the college basketball teams is Michigan. And Michigan beat UConn to win their first championship in a long time. Just to let you know, they won 69-63. And the player who got the most points for Michigan, his name is Cadeau. He used to be a Tar Heel. He played for UNC last year. But
Well, why did he move to Michigan?
Well, you know, in the world of college, people go to different teams at different times. But any thoughts on seeing Michigan win a national championship?
Well, my uncle is a huge Michigan fan, and he must be very happy.
Shout out to Uncle Al Vincent.
And I have a Michigan shirt, and I might wear it tomorrow, maybe. And I'm just happy. I just feel happy for my uncle and Michigan winning that game, and I hope they do good the rest of the season the rest of the off season.
Awesome. Congrats, Michigan. And so next, we watched the women's finals.
Not all of it.
I think we didn't finish it because UCLA was whooping on South Carolina, and I'm a South Carolina fan. I'm a big Dawn Staley fan, who's the coach for South Carolina.
Dawn Staley.
She's the coach for South Carolina. And UCLA was winning that entire game. At no point did it look like South Carolina was going to win. So I didn't finish watching it because I didn't want to see South Carolina lose. But UCLA won 79-51. UCLA only lost one game the entire year, and their entire the majority of their team was made up of seniors. So
what are seniors?
Those are folks who have been in school for at least 4 years. So their team, I said made up mostly of seniors. I meant most of their best players were seniors. So any thoughts on the
bets?
Yes, like bets. Yep. Mm-hmm. So what are your thoughts on the game?
Well, I wasn't cheering for any team. I'm not a South Carolina or UCLA fan, but I was.
Do you have a women's college team that you cheer for?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And I just hope UCLA. I just hope South Carolina does good the rest of the season on.
Well, the season's over.
Off season.
Okay. Good. Hopefully, y'all have a good off season. Awesome. Now, you ready to jump into the NBA game that you watched? So Easy got a chance because, you know, there was spring break. Easy got a chance to stay up late and watch the Lakers versus the Mavericks. As you know, Easy and myself are both big Lakers fans. So he had a chance to watch the game, and he watched the Lakers versus the Mavericks. Now, this game, unfortunately, did not have Luka or Austin Reeves play for the Lakers because they're both injured for the rest of the regular season. And as we know, the Lakers, in order to get a good seeding, have to play hard every single game from now to the end of the regular season, because I think we probably should go over standings now that I think about it. I think the Lakers have dropped from the number 3 to number 4 at least because they've lost their past 2 games after having a ridiculous winning streak. But for this game in particular, the Mavericks beat the Lakers 134-128.
Bro.
Tell me, son, how was the game? You got a chance to watch the full game. Tell me all about it.
Terrible. The Lakers didn't really play that good. They didn't. Their defense was getting good, but Luke Kennard, as he is a great 3-pointer and a great free throw shooter, his free throws did not change. He is a great free throw shooter. He's, I think, a 90 or 80% free throw shooter, but him shooting threes, he was like probably like 4 out of 17 of shooting threes.
He was 1 out of 5 for 3-pointers, but he was 5 for 17 in shooting. That's tough. That's tough. He made less than 1/3 of his shots.
Bro.
That's tough.
And I don't think, how many minutes did LeBron James play?
He played almost the entire game. 39 minutes. Can't have the oldest person on the team play almost the entire game, but I guess you have to if you're trying to.
What about Rui Hachimura? Oh yeah, he had played
Rui also played almost the entire game. Yep.
So can you go over the starters and
well, anything else you were talking about the game? Anything else you want to say about the game?
Well, Cooper Flagg's going to be in the Rookie of the Year race, but we're not talking about that yet. And he scored, I don't know, probably like 45 points.
Anything else about the Mavericks?
And
were you impressed with the Mavericks at all?
Well, the Mavericks had a tough season. One, Kyrie Irving having an Achilles injury. Luka Doncic getting being traded to the Lakers. Anthony Davis also being traded. And, yeah.
It's been a little rough for the Mavericks over there. But they got Cooper Flagg. So, I'm sure they're happy about that. All right.
I'm not happy.
So,
and you know why I'm not happy about Cooper Flagg being on the Mavericks.
Why? Because he went to Duke. Yeah, my man. All right. So, for the stats, LeBron, for the Lakers, I'll go over LeBron and Rui.
And then it couldn't be Cooper Flagg. And
yeah, so for the Lakers, LeBron had 30 points. He was 12 for 22 shooting.
Wow, only missed 10 shots?
Only missed 10 shots, yeah.
That's bad.
That's not an only. That's, that's a decent shooting night. 9 rebounds, 15 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 0 blocks.
He had a pretty good game.
He had a pretty good game, yeah. He had a pretty good game.
15 assists?
15 assists. Pretty good game. Rui had 21 points. He was 9 for 13. He had a really good shooting night. 3 for 5 and 3-pointers. 7 assists, 1 rebound, 1 steal. So, he had a pretty good game. Rui had a pretty good game, too. So, yeah, that's it for the Lakers. I think the one thing to name on here with the Lakers is Luke Kennard had 15 points. We already said he was 5 for 17 shooting, 16 rebounds, 11 assists. He had a triple-double. Luke Kennard.
I wonder if that's his first career triple-double.
I don't know. Do you think?
I think. Maybe we should ask.
Maybe. But Jackson Hayes had 23 points. But he only had 4 rebounds. That's actually really weird. But let's go over to the Mavericks. So we'll talk. You've mentioned Cooper Flagg. You're right. He did have 45 points. He was 14 out of 27 shooting.
He missed
stellar shooting night.
14 out of 27.
Yeah. So it's not stellar. Very good shooting night. Making 4. That's pretty impressive. He did shoot 17 free throws and he made 15 of them. So that probably helped a lot. 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block. Solid night.
He blocked Jake LaRavia when he was about to shoot a field goal.
Stellar shooting. That's a solid night. He had a solid night. Anyone else in the Mavericks you want me to go over?
No, not Parker Washington. Parker Washington.
All right, so PJ Washington had 15 points. He was 6 of 10 shooting.
Okay.
6 rebounds, 0 assists, 2 turnovers, 0 steals.
0 blocks.
0 blocks. Yeah, so it was the Cooper Flagg show, pretty much. It was the Cooper Flagg show.
How many minutes Cooper Flagg played?
He played 39 minutes, just like
that's
LeBron
the same
and
as
Rui. Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, that was the game. And let's quickly go over the NBA standings because some things have changed in the NBA standings. So what we'll do, we'll just go over the top 6 teams of each conference because we don't want to spend too much time on the standings. We have another topic we want to talk about, and then we're out. So for the Eastern Conference, I actually think this hasn't changed too much, but number one is Detroit. I think that's going to be the case for the rest of the year.
Are
Detroit.
you sure?
I'm pretty sure Detroit solidified.
But the Boston
the game.
Celtics have also been playing good. Wait.
Well, let me finish. So the Pistons are number one, Celtics are 2, Knicks are 3, Cavs are 4, Hawks are 5, and Raptors are 6. All right, now we're just talking about the top 6. Do you have any reactions?
Not surprised with Detroit. Not surprised with Boston. Definitely not surprised with New York, the Knicks. Not surprised with the Cleveland Cavaliers because they were the best team in the NBA last year. Mm-hmm. Not surprised with the Atlanta Hawks. Probably a little bit. And not surprised with the Toronto Raptors.
Even though I don't think you've seen a Raptors game all year.
That's true.
Me neither. All right, let's go to the Western Conference. So this is we'll spend a little bit of time on this because it's interesting. So I'll quickly go over the top 6. It's OKC, San Antonio, Nuggets, Lakers, Rockets, and Timberwolves. That's not that much of a surprise. But let's talk about the games. So OKC and the Spurs are only 3 games back. And I think there's like 4 to 5 games left in the season. For the entire NBA. So the Thunder have to win all their games to make sure the Spurs don't catch them. So, and there's probably a good chance that they won't catch them because they're on a 6-game winning streak. So now the Nuggets are also on a winning streak. They just passed the Lakers and are 1 game ahead of the Lakers in a 9-game winning streak. So now they are number 3. And based off of how things are going with the Lakers, they may keep that spot. The Lakers and the Rockets are tied record-wise, but the Lakers are over the Rockets because they have the tiebreaker. They beat the Rockets more times in the regular season.
True.
So they're tied, and depending how things go, if the Lakers keep losing, they could drop down to number 5, and the Rockets could be the number 4 seed. And then, of course, there's the Minnesota Timberwolves that are 3 games behind the Lakers. So, because there's 4 to 5 games left, if the Timberwolves keep winning and the Lakers keep losing, don't. The Lakers could drop all the way to the 6th place. So the Lakers do have to keep winning.
And they were the 6th place before, so I know how it might feel.
And for all 6 teams, they're all
in the playoffs.
Well, yeah, they're all in the playoffs, but they all have won games. The Lakers are on a 3-game losing streak. Wow. But the Thunder have won 6 straight games. The Spurs won their last game, and they're 9-1 in the past 10 games. The Nuggets are on a 9-game winning streak. The Rockets are on a 7-game winning streak, and the Timberwolves are 5-5, but Anthony Edwards just came back. And the Lakers will be playing the Warriors soon, and guess what?
Steph Curry is back.
Steph Curry is back. So it's tough, man. This is really... I know we're both Lakers fans, and we're probably fixating too much on the Lakers, but that's tough. That's a tough way to end the season.
Why did Steph Curry even come back? Well, he's great at shooting 3. It's going to be a Steph Curry and LeBron James game again.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, did LeBron James even play in the last game?
Excuse me. No, LeBron did not play in the last game. Probably because he played 39 minutes in the game before. And
I mean the last game when they played against the Thunder.
Yeah, no, LeBron did not play.
Okay.
Because he needed a rest because he played 39 minutes against the Mavericks. So hopefully he plays with the Warriors, and hopefully they win. Because if they don't, and the Rockets and the Timberwolves keep winning, they'll drop down. And
if the we're only talking about the 6.
Yeah. So that's the standings. Last thing we'll talk about is there has been a lot of discussion around who is going to be the Rookie of the Year. Really, there's 2 people who are up for it, and that is Cooper Flagg and Con Knuppel. Cooper Flag plays for the Mavericks. Con Knuppel plays for the Hornets. Easy. I thought it would be a really cool conversation for us to talk about who you're picking for Rookie of the Year. Do you want to pick, or do you want me to go over some stats first before you decide who you think the Rookie of the Year is? Okay. So first I'll go over Con Knuppel. Con Knuppel, he went to Duke, but that's not important.
But
so did Cooper Flag. It's annoying.
So they used to be teammates?
They used to be teammates, yeah. So Con Knuppel has 18.7 points per game, is averaging 5.3 rebounds a game, 3.4 assists, and is shooting a 47.8 field goal percentage. That is very reasonable and decent, especially for someone who is mostly a 3-point shooter. So he's probably, I think at this point, if we go over stats and we go over 3-point percentage, well, let's go to the entire NBA. Let's do stats and let's do 3-point percentage. No, 3-point. That's 3-pointers made. Con Knuppel, sorry everyone. Give me a second. We're talking about 3-point percentage. Con Knuppel as a rookie is number 8 in the NBA in 3-point percentages. That is, as a rookie, that is amazing.
And it looks like Cooper Flag is nowhere to be found.
Well, he's not really a 3-point shooter like
Con Knuppel.
Con Knuppel. That's really, really impressive. Because he's probably shot more 3-pointers than anyone else here. Like, if you look at it, on this list, the only person, no one else has shot more 3-pointers than him anywhere on this list. And he still has one of the best 3-point percentage. That's really impressive. The only one close to him is Jamal Murray. And Jamal Murray is an all-star. So anyway, that's Con Knuppel. And then Cooper Flag, the only thing about Con Knuppel I'll say is Con Knuppel does not lead his team on any of these stats while he is playing really well as a rookie.
So he's not leading in 3-pointers either?
Well, no, he's not, because LaMelo Ball is leading in 3-pointers on that team. So there you go. Now Cooper Flag stats, he's averaging 21.2 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, 4.5 assists, and 47.1 field goal percentage. So that's slightly worse than Con Knuppel field goal wise. But interesting thing about Cooper Flag, he is leading his team in points and in steals. Obviously, the Hornets have a much better record
and a much better team.
And a much better team than the Mavericks currently. But Cooper Flag is by far the best player on his team versus Con Knuppel, I think, is on a really good team and is playing very well. But you can also kind of give credit to LaMelo Ball as well. So, with that, my good sir, what are your thoughts on Rookie of the Year?
Well, depending on field goals, depending on steals, and depending on 3-pointers, because 3-pointers are very special shots. And as you know, in the 2016s, Steph Curry was the best 3-point shooter. He's not. Well, what I'm trying to say is, even though Con Knuppel has the better team and he can shoot more 3-pointers, I actually think Cooper Flag might be the MVP.
Or Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year. Leading points. Leading steals. Just because he hasn't shoot that many 3-pointers as Con Knuppel doesn't mean he can't be the Rookie of the Year.
I agree. I think Cooper Flag's Rookie of the Year as well. I think it's more about individual play than team play. It's a Rookie of the Year is not Rookie MVP. It is just Rookie of the Year. So I'd give it to Cooper Flag.
Well, Con Knuppel has been also shooting good games, and if he does the points go up, like the points, do they go up?
What do you mean?
Like does the average go up?
What do you mean, does the average go up?
do the points go up because it says he's averaging 21 points? What does averaging mean?
So if you take every like pretty much when he plays the game of basketball in the NBA, more than likely he's going to score 21 points.
Or higher?
Sometimes higher, sometimes lower. But the average, meaning when you take all his scores together and you divide it by all the games he played, it equals around 21 points. So sometimes he scored 50 points, sometimes he scores 15 points. But on an average, he's scoring 21 points a game.
Yeah, I give credit to Conkinepple, but Cooper Flag has been doing awesome.
There you go. And there you have it.
But it might change. Because even though Cooper Flag is better in steals and
points,
as I said, Conkinepple does have the best team, and this might be a rare option. Depending on the 3-point shooter, I think the Hornets are going to move up to be in the play-in tournament.
They already are.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I thought when I asked Alexa, she said they have to defeat the Clippers to be in the play-in tournament.
Nah, Alexa don't know what they're talking about. But anyways, that is it for us, y'all. We'll be back next time, and we'll see what we'll talk about. It depends on what's going on in the sports calendar. Y'all take it easy.
Peace.
Peace.
Popco Crew.